Hi, church family. If you didn't know, my name's Monica. Um, well, I struggled with addiction for 16 years. It started small, recreational use with a couple of people that I was hanging out with, to, well, I need it now to wake up every day and get moving, to just everyday use throughout the day. Now I needed it more and more. Eventually, it turned into a means of money, and that's where things really took a turn for me. I can recall a moment where, I don't know if you've heard of deals gone wrong, but I had one of those moments where I was in the middle of dealing with somebody and a gun was placed in my face, and in shock, all I did was run. The only thing I thought to do was run. So as I'm running, I hear 2 shots fired behind me, and I'm running through this field, and I don't know if you've ever been shot at, but I hope not. But you can hear the bullets just right beside me, and thank God that wasn't the end of my story that day. I would have wanted that to be my saving grace, but it wasn't. My come to Jesus moment would have come 2 years later in a courtroom. I was sentenced to 6 years. The night before I had to go turn myself in, I was on my knees just begging God, please change me, do something. This is not the way life was supposed to be. I have 2 kids. Please do something in my life. Move in my life, please. I'm asking you to come save me. And the next day, by the grace of God, I was offered into a program that allowed me to get back on my feet and focus on my recovery. And at that moment, I was thinking, yeah, I got away with it again. I can just go back out and still use. They're giving me another chance to be still free. But something in me that day told me, no, this is your last chance. This is your last time to get it right. You were just praying to God, and here's your blessing. Don't waste it. So I asked the courts to give me jail time so that way I can sober up. That's the depth of my addiction. I had to sentence myself to jail just to get sober. My addiction had bondage on me that all I could think about was when was the next time I was going to use, and I didn't want that life anymore. So I went to jail, and in that time I was blessed to be in a cell with girls that were already doing Bible study and just, watching preachers on the TV. And I knew in that moment this was going to be my time to start working on my self-recovery and the Bible. And with that leap of faith, I started working with the girls there, and we started doing Bible studies, and things just started working out to where I was seeing things I didn't see before, and making promises to myself that I'm going to do better, I'm going to get better, and praying to God continuously all day long, just praying. And I got out. And with my newfound faith, it was, you can go back to your old ways, or you can carry on and do what you said you're going to do, and find yourself, one with God. And so I did. We came down here to the church, First Methodist, and, from that point on, just started moving in my life, and the blessings that came after I let go and gave it all to God, and the blessings that came, I wouldn't even imagine. I have relationships with my kids now again. Life is just moving forward. I could never imagine my life being this way. I don't know. God made me a new creation, and I couldn't see it. I don't want to go back to the way I used to be. I can't go back to the way I used to be. I have so much life. So He's given me hope. He's given me a new beginning, and to stay convicted and, just be with Him in faith and trust that He's moving things in ways that I don't even see until it happens is my story now.